So this is cacao, which translates to cocoa, which is what you get chocolate from. These are the beans drying in the sun for 2 days. But these are coffee beans, much smaller and lighter. And this road, as it goes up, is this thing going to focus? You see there's lots of cacao in the street, and over here more and more, and then there's some coffee over there. This is common here in Mazamari. In the mountains around town, they grow lots of cacao and lots of coffee. See here, they've used up half of the street to dry their cocoa, their cacao beans. And over here on this side is some coffee. Oh, I can smell the scent of the cacao beans. It's a bit of a pungent. It's probably these dark ones that I smell. Those are fresh. These have been out for at least a day, probably in 2 days. You see up the road there's a couple guys that are raking up the dried beans. Yeah, these are relatively fresh. It only takes 2 days for these to dry. And then they're ready to be ground up into what becomes baker's chocolate, bitter chocolate. And then you add a bit of sugar and you got chocolate.